What's up, guys? All right, today's video we are going to be checking out what some cool parts just came in for the new Z900. It took a couple weeks to get the stuff in, but let me switch the camera on here and we'll see what we got going on. All right, guys, so this is what showed up. Should be a full M4 exhaust system in here to fit on the Z900 2024. So I'll see. I think it's just a header pipes with your mounting bracket, and it looks like everything's in here. Silencer. All right, so I'm gonna get this thing installed, but first I will do a video of this thing just idling, a cold start and idling, and then I'll see how it is outside. It's still pretty chilly. I'll try and do like taking off and then flyby. And then I'll do the same with the M4 exhaust on afterwards. So this is going to be full header and muffler or silencer, whatever you want to call it. So I'll get to this. All right, so it is definitely too windy and cold outside to even think we'll get any good sound out there from this thing. So what I'll do is a cold start here with all the stock exhaust, rev it a bit, and then I will put the M4 exhaust on and do the same thing and do a comparison here in this video. So this thing hasn't ran in a couple weeks probably. I just got back from snowmobiling in Utah. So I'll get this thing fired up and we'll see how she sounds. I do like the new dash on this Kawi too. It's pretty nice. So I'll try and get the best sound clip here for us. Quiet, the stock exhaust. And I'm sure it's really restricted. I know there's a cap in there and there's some silence and box underneath. So, real quiet, guys. So let's see, let's get this other aftermarket exhaust on and see what it sounds like. All right, guys, so I have the pipe on now. I went on pretty easy. The buddy did stop by. It was kind of worked out good because it was a little tricky to get the header on. Could have did it by myself, but it made it a lot easier with two people for sure. But other than that, the exhaust, I mean, everything bolted right up. Comes with all any extra hardware you need. And the shields all bolt back on. I didn't really want to put this one shield on. But it does keep your foot off of the pipe. Just you don't want to have the melt in your boots or whatever on there. So basically what I've done to this bike, guys, is I put the solo seat cover on, changed the mirrors. I found a nice little phone mount. Then the full M4 exhaust. And this exhaust too, when I was putting it on, is way lighter than the factory exhaust, I'll tell you that. I think even just the factory silencer was heavier than this whole exhaust system. So that's gonna lighten the bike up, and other than that, man, fits great, looks good. And I got this out of Bayside Performance. That was I think they're out of BC, Canada. So really, there was the cheapest way. I looked at some places in the States, and by the time I paid my importing fees and everything, it was cheaper to go with them. So pretty good place. It took about 3 weeks, I think, but they had to export it from the States, or import it from the States. So let's fire this thing up. It's cold. So we'll see what the cold start sounds like compared to the stock here. All right. That does sound a lot louder. Here, and then we'll give it a couple Alright, so it's warmed up a bit. It's at low idle now. So not too bad. I think it's kind of relearning itself too. It's idling up and down. But I did just take off a massively restricted exhaust. Not sure if I'm going to have to tune this yet. If I do, not a big deal. But I'll give it a couple of cracks of throttle now that it's warm. Yeah, that sounds... Clip here for us. There it is, guys, 24 Z900 full M4 exhaust. Gives you an idea what it's going to sound and look like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do. Lots of GoPro footage of this thing and lots of other stuff coming up. Thanks for watching.